All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And we're underway from Seattle. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep. Not long.
Espérate. Ya ven. Yeah. Sí.
Wanting anything over their heads.
Lo dimos.
There's a strike. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Sí, malísimo. Abusador.
Too much on that one.
Diablo.
Here's Austin Riley. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley. But you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Next pitch just misses.
Diablo, eso está heavy ahí. Y yo ni la moví, manito. Yo dije, diablo, me la sacó.
On the ground, right side. We're over to Cronenworth, and that's the third out. Here's the second baseman.
Yeah, yo te lo mandé.
The second baseman.
Claro que sí. Yo te lo mandé. No.
And he deals. That one missed.
Vamos a esto. Revancha hoy.
Good eye right there.
No bola. Oh shit!
Swing. It's strike one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on
oh shit!
Strike.
Diablo, qué picheo, dejé pasar.
Hard ground ball base.
¿La verdad? ¿Cómo que no se escucha el loco? Ok, espérate. No, pero tiene que ponerse. Es que yo lo puse así. Espérate. Pero es que está así. Ahí está, de que se permite.
Controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Okay.
Aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat.
Tries to get back and see. Tatis waits. That misses the zone.
So ball
3. Nobody out. Runner at first. Good play there. Able to take the
cambio de pinche.
He went off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the fastball.
Diablo. Qué bueno también.
For strike 1.
No, eso no bola, ¿no? Y esa bola.
The throw in.
Y esa bola. El primero,
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came.
El primero, coño.
There's no one there to knock it down.
No outs. Runners at first and third.
Diablo. No, en verdad, ni tanto.
At the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Diablo.
Foul ball, he stays alive.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Entonces la sacó ayer del estadio y la llevó a Manhattan la bola.
Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Ya, che, qué bueno estaba esa, Dios mío.
Strider. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
Diablo, out.
Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging and heading for home. Gets back to first, no problem. A run comes in on the play.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
The 1-0.
Vámonos,
off the middle. That's a base hit. Soto round second, heads for third.
Vamos a esto. Diablo.
And that's out number 3.
Mierda, coño. Diablo.
Here's Matt Olson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First pitch, and he just misses. Just off the outside edge.
To
count to a guy like this at the plate, you've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Struck him out looking. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 1. Foul hangs on for strike 3. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. Ground ball up the middle. Ken with the throw to first.
Bottom
of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Going one.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Diable.
Boyy to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2021. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. On the ground to the left. Bogarts with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Kevin Pillar in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Correcta, pasó correcta.
Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and that is that. Welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kim, 27 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The walk and a run scored his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right
en el medio, ven, este hombre.
Got a little anxious.
Ven, este hombre, ven.
And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Next offering misses.
And
it's 3-2.
Get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's
swings.
Yo sé que me lo iban a cantar.
2 away. And now it's Juan Soto. Singled and drove in a run his first time.
Diable, Soto. Ando tú no pendejo. Ahorita dio un hit.
Drops into the glove, and that's the end. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 0-2 now. Right side. Cronenworth leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
All these. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here.
Bueno, aquí se frisa, pero antes de yo darle, como que
con el gol. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Vamos por el internet, compadre.
Austin Riley.
Out towards right center field. Grisham settles under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Vamos a hacerle carrera ahora. Vamos a hacerle 20 hoy.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
De línea.
Absolute blast to left. And they add on. It's 3-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Got one out to right.
So palo y palo,
able to make the grab. Bogaerts retired. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up a home run. Not allowing him to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one.
Pero fue de línea.
Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
No, pero como quiera.
Next pitch is outside.
Diablo, se lesionó Soto, fue. Era el que bateaba ese.
All over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go.
Runner takes off.
Yeah.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Choi stands at first with one out. Next offering way upstairs. And now it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. He's got it, and there's two
away.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got him off. Back in Seattle, here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. Snell back to work. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. He was late there. Strike one. The pitch. And now 1-2. Popped in the air, left side. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. So digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Base knock right field. Around first, heading for two. Relay throw to second. There safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Tatis hauls it in, and there's two. Here's Sean Murphy. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. Out at third. And then back here at the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez. And first offering is...
Habla ahora, pues yo te escuché. En la vaina. Habla.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta. Number 68. Tyler.
Now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez.
All
there.
No,
one additional thing on Matzik, he was high school teammates with the professor, Kyle Hendricks. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a 1-2. Outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Now here is Trent. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
¿Y con qué, productor?
Swing and a miss.
Gets
a piece, and it stays 0-2.
¿El de qué?
At the belt and fires. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Foul ball.
Ay, te guardo un maldito palo ahora. ¿Algo ahí? Te lo dije.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup.
Kim hung up in a rundown now. He was
y te va a quedar ahí.
There, and they'll tag him
Bárbaro.
Welcome back, top of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. To third, and it stays fair.
Diablo.
Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Kevin. Pilar.
No. Y si me llama cada vez que me espera para que no comamos.
And a pitch. Up the middle. Throw to third.
Ella es una de mis favoritas.
To start the inning.
Yo nunca la dejo invito, ella de mi lista.
And first offering is fouled off. Runners on the corners.
Se quita la ropa.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal.
Diablo, me jugaste feo. Mire, no lo tocó.
Safe. I don't believe it. The Jets stole home. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is
fouled.
He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And it's fouled away. Swings, throw it in, that's a strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Que pasan las horas y no fumamos una seta.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to
hit.
You've got opportunities to drive in runs. You've got to.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Against it with 2 strikes right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
These are the spots where Relievers really make a name for themselves late, and
here's the pitch. Both runners on the move.
Una vibra se ve, loco.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
O que me para despierta.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Cuando no te das cuenta.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Madsen back to work.
Porque que mientras pasan las horas.
Chris, how about the career arc for Tyler Madsen, a guy who was a first-round pick of the Rockies in 2009, battled through the yips, and eventually was a huge part of that Braves bullpen that won it all in 2021. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Got him swinging. Juan Soto now 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swings through that one. Olsen.
Oh, hombre, esa mierda que tú haces.
Tag and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ahí es que te la sacó ayer.
Jimenez, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's downstairs and outside. Manny Machado.
Mira, de ahí. Le aviso.
Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami. And of course, Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. Swing.
Me pone rápido, más cada que sale.
Sometimes you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy
No, mami,
no
le baje.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we'll
si me espera más, que yo te espero. No.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Hader, an all-star
Loco, porque hago de todo.
He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got it by him for the K.
Terminó y es que ya no soy romántico, me doy tiro. Mami, ya yo ni asimilo. Como Camilo.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. Calls it in 2-away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harris at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swings and misses on the fastball. Back at T-Mobile Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. This to third, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defense.
There's a hit. And that's runner from second scores as they add on. It's 4-1. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive. To drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumped, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now pitching for
righty delivers.
Number 26.
And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Ripped on a line to center.
Eso.
Dives and it gets by. The run scores from third, and they lead by 4. Around second now,
heavy,
for 3. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the center for the knock. Those always feel good.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Sanchez at third with 2 away. Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Back in Seattle. So here's Murphy now. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's a swing and a miss.
And a media veces se me frisa así.
Very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And now the lefty. And that's bunted out in front of home plate. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. That one ripped right center field. Tatis going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at the ballpark, onto the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Right-handed reliever. Tap back up the middle. Albies.
Yo sé, hombre, que le banda.
So man aboard. So digging in now for Sandy. Tatis runs. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance. Here's Machado. He's already homered in this game. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And a foul ball. And it's second. Tatis, the runner at second with 1 away. Hammers that one deep.
Fue de nuevo, Boyy.
He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game. It's 7-1. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
Ay.
Acuna on the run. Hauls it in for the out.
Eso
Harris
está
racing
esa.
after it.
Diablo.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he deals. And that one in the air center field. Tatis makes a nice running catch. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. The Braves down to their last out. Austin Riley will hit next. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first offering is not close.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball. 7-1.